Good afternoon, I am Aprila Ghising Lama and these are the headlines of the hour. Nepal marks 22nd National Paddy Day today. Government claims new plan aims for self-sufficiency within 2 years. Hydrology Department warns of rising water levels and flash floods in major rivers nationwide. Flood water washes away diversion road in eastern Nawalparasi, disrupting traffic on east-west highway. Israeli attacks kill at least 81 Palestinians and injure over 400 in Gaza in a single day. Israel claims senior Hamas leader Mohammed al-Issa in Gaza operation. Nepal faces Laos in historic 100th match at AFC Women's Asian Cup qualifiers. New coach Day Wild aims for crucial win to boost qualification hopes. Welcome back. The meeting of the House of Representatives is currently underway. Today's lower house agenda includes passing the Civil Service Bill. Although the country has adopted a federal structure, there have been ongoing complaints about complications in implementing administrative federalism. This bill was originally scheduled to be passed during the House of Representatives meeting on 17th of July, but it was postponed at the last moment. Minister for Federal Affairs and General Administration Rajkumar Gupta will present a proposal to discuss the Federal Civil Service Bill 2080 along with the report of the State Affairs and Good Governance Committee. After members of Parliament express their views, the bill is expected to be passed. Once passed by the House of Representatives, it will be sent to the National Assembly. After approval by the National Assembly, it will be returned to the House of Representatives. The Speaker will then certify it and present it to the President for final authentication. Once authenticated, it will come into effect. Moving on, today marks 15th of Nepalese month of Ashad in the Nepali calendar, and the 22nd National Paddy Day is being celebrated across the country under the slogan Intensification in Rice Cultivation for Food Security and Self-Reliance. The government of Nepal has been observing Ashad 15 as National Rice Day since the Nepalese year of 2061. Farmers and agricultural organizations are celebrating the day with great enthusiasm. However, despite marking this day annually, the country is still not self-reliant in rice production. According to the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development, Nepal is still short of about 1 million metric tons of rice. The ministry has launched a plan aiming to achieve self-sufficiency in rice within 2 years.
उल्लेख भएको छ त्योलाई कार्यान्वयन गर्ने सन्दर्भमा यसमा हामीसँग दुईवटा रणनीतिहरू अपनाएका छौं। एउटा चाहिँ चैते धानको क्षेत्रफल विस्तार गर्ने र अर्को भनेको बर्खे धानको चाहिँ उत्पादकत्व वृद्धि गर्ने। उत्पादकत्व वृद्धिको लागि नवीनतम प्रविधिहरुमा जोड गर्ने, नयाँ जात विकास गर्ने।
Under the Prime Minister Agriculture Modernization Project, programs are being run across 21 rice zones and 5 super zones, focusing on the complete development of the rice value chain for both summer and spring seasons. The government also announced plans to distribute improved rice seed varieties developed by the National Agricultural Research Council (NARC) and ensure the proportional supply of chemical fertilizers to farmers. Meanwhile, with half of the month of Ashad already passed, only around 16% of rice plantation has been completed across the country. As per the data made public by the government by Ashad 13, only 15.6% of rice planting had been completed. According to the Center for Crop Development and Agriculture Biodiversity Conservation, paddy plantation progress is 3.9% in Madhya Province, 9.7% in Lumbini, 13.8% in Gandaki, 14.3% in Koshi and 20.5% in Bagmati Province. And meanwhile, Karnali Province has reported 39% plantation progress and Sudur Paschim leads with 45.5%. This shows that while some provinces are making good progress, others are lagging behind significantly in rice plantation activities this season. Now moving on, the Department of Hydrology and Meteorology for Flood Forecasting Division has urged the public to remain alert, stating that the water levels in the country's major rivers are expected to rise significantly over the next 3 days starting today. The division has specifically warned of increased flow in the Karnali, Mahakali and Narayani rivers and highlighted a risk of flash floods in several hilly districts. According to the bulletin issued this morning, all the current water levels in the major rivers remain below the alert threshold. The flow in the Karnali, West Seti and Mahakali rivers is on the rise. The division forecast a significant increase in the water flow of the Karnali and Mahakali rivers as well as their tributaries over the next 3 days. A special flood alert has also been issued for smaller rivers today. There is a high risk of flash floods in districts including Kailali, Kanchanpur, Bardia, Surkhet, Doti, Baitadi, Darchula along with Kathmandu, Lalitpur, Bhaktapur and surrounding areas. Likewise, there is a moderate risk of sudden flooding in small rivers in districts such as Parbat, Baglung, Rolpa, Magdi, Puthan, Gulmi, Dang, Bake, Sindupalchok, Kavre, Agrakhachi, Western Rukum, Solyan, Jajarkot, Kalikot, Dailek, Assam, Darildura and Bajang. Meanwhile, flood waters in the Binai stream at Dumkibas, located along the east-west highway in eastern Nawalparasi, have washed away a diversion road. The diversion built for freight transport was swept away, causing a disruption in traffic. According to police, alternative roads used by passenger and small vehicles have also become impassable, causing significant inconvenience to travelers. Deputy Superintendent of Police of the Nawalparasi District Police Office, Madhu Nepal, stated that the road blockage was caused by flooding following heavy rainfall this morning. Traffic along the alternative route was suspended after the water level rose in the Kharangi stream in Sardi. Now moving on, the Khemlal Hari Kala Lamichhane Foundation has announced the first round shortlist for the Padmasri Literary Award 2081. From a total of 203 books published throughout the year, 15 outstanding works have been selected. The shortlisted books include Arhat by Sailendra Adhikari, Urmal by Chuden Khawimo, Euta Mai Nagarma by Ramesh Chittiz, Chalbato by Ramesh Bhusal, Pranam Sagarmatha by Bhavani Khatiwara, Prabasi Ko Desh Hunna by Pancham Adhikari, Pani Ko Parrot by Dinesh Adhikari, Bahurupi by Shreya Subedi, Rudani by Tang Chaulagai, Swa by Saraswati Pratiksha, Sajma Selfie by Hem Pravas, Sawarni by Sridhar Khanal, Simsara by Basanta Basnet, Sri Paj Ko Sewama by Hemant Mishra, and Hugo Geet by Tirtha Gurung. The committee will narrow this list down to 5 finalists next month, from which the winner of this prestigious Padmasri Literary Award will be chosen. According to Chair Jiba Lamichhane, the award is given annually to honor the best contributions to Nepali literature. The Padmasri Literary Award remains one of the most respected accolades in Nepal's literary community, recognizing excellence in writing and enriching the country's cultural heritage. After widespread criticism over the misuse of Section 47 of the Electronic Transactions Act, the government has moved forward with the process of repealing the law entirely, introducing a new information technology and cybersecurity bill in its place. While the decision to scrap the entire act followed concerns raised over just one section, the proposed new bill has also raised alarms. Several provisions in the draft bill appear to pose potential threats to citizens' fundamental rights and press freedom, drawing similar concerns as the previous legislation. The Electronic Transactions Act, originally introduced to facilitate online business, has increasingly been applied in areas beyond its intended scope. Section 47 of the Act, which prohibits the publication of illegal content in electronic form, has been used to target media organizations and journalists, creating a chilling effect on press freedom. In response to growing criticism of the provision, the government has initiated the repeal of the existing law and proposed the Information Technology Technology and Cybersecurity Bill. The new legislation, however, includes provisions that have raised further concern among legal experts and civil rights advocates. Clause 88 of the draft bill pertains to the production, distribution, and sale of obscene material. The bill does not provide a clear legal definition of what constitutes obscene content. This ambiguity could allow the provision to be applied to a broad range of content, including material shared on social media and published by new organizations. The purpose and scope of the clause remains undefined, raising the possibility that it may be used to suppress digital expression and media reporting. Clause 108 permits access to communication records during criminal investigations. This includes the ability to record real-time communication transmissions. The provision introduces the risk of infringing on individuals' right to privacy, as it allows broad access to personal communications without sufficient safeguards against misuse. The government has stated that the bill aims to establish a legal framework for the use of electronic records, digital signatures, domain name regulation, and the operation and management of data centers and cloud services. The current version of the bill includes revised penalties related to cyber offenses. Sentencing has been calibrated based on the nature of the offense, and courts may impose either imprisonment or a monetary fine. Individuals who obstruct cybersecurity or data systems using digital platforms may face imprisonment of up to 5 years or a fine of 1 million Nepali rupees. Persons who transmit or delete electronic information for financial gain may subject to a prison term of up to 3 years or a fine of 500,000 Nepali rupees. The bill also identifies violations of personal data privacy as punishable offenses. Unauthorized collection or access to personal information through digital means is prohibited. Offenses committed using artificial intelligence are treated as if committed by a human actor. Individuals who encourage or incite such crimes may receive the same penalties as the principal offender. Legal analysts have emphasized the need for precise definitions and robust safeguards in the bill to prevent its misuse against journalists, media platforms, and ordinary users of digital technology. A report by Anjana Lamitane for Kantipur News. It is time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Yesterday's question: what is your take on former President Bidya Devi Bhandari rejoining CPN-UML politics? Your options are A. Erosion of the highest state position, B. Political freedom, C. Tensions within the party, or D. No comment. Visit www.kantipurtv.com or www.ekantipur.com to share your opinion with us. Welcome back. It's time for Sports Update.
Sports News.
Nepal will face Laos today in their first match of the AFC Women's Asian Cup qualifiers. The game also marks a milestone 100th international match for the Nepali women's national team. The match will be played at the Mili Stadium in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, and is scheduled to kick off at 6:15 p.m. Nepali time. This will be the first ever encounter between Nepal and Laos in women's football. In the latest FIFA rankings, Laos is ranked 7 places below Nepal, with Nepal at 100th and Laos at 107th. Just a few weeks ago, Nepal's men's national team suffered a loss to Laos, and Laos's head coach, Jong Song Chuan, has expressed hope that their women's team will continue that momentum. Nepal's head coach, Patrick De Wilde, who is marking his debut with the team, admitted that preparation time was short, but remains hopeful of a strong result in the qualifiers. A win against Laos will be crucial in keeping Nepal's qualification hopes alive. As part of their preparation, Nepal played a friendly match against Thailand. Although the result wasn't in Nepal's favor, players believe the experience was valuable for the qualifiers. Nepal has not yet announced a team captain. There is speculation over whether Anjila Tambapo Subba will continue in the role or if a new captain will be named. Sabitra Bhandari is also being considered for the captaincy. The qualification group includes Nepal, Laos, Uzbekistan, and Sri Lanka. Only the top team from the group will qualify for the AFC Women's Asian Cup to be held in Australia next year. The top team will also earn a spot in the FIFA World Cup and Olympic qualifiers. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.